Well, good morning, Dreamforce. My name is Ebony Freelix, and I am the Chief Philanthropy Officer here at Salesforce.org. And I am thrilled and excited to welcome you to day one of Dreamforce and kick us off with some exciting events. As many of you know, giving back is at the heart of what we do here at Salesforce, and nowhere is it more evident than at Dreamforce. And we couldn't be more excited to get this Dreamforce community involved in giving back to important causes. So now I'd like to turn it over to Salesforce co-CEO, Marc Benioff.
Right on, thank you. Well, thank you so much, Ebony, and thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And welcome to all our kids. Can you kids hear me? Are you excited to be here? All right, well, I'm excited to be here, too. I guess I'm a kid at heart. Well, as a fourth-generation San Franciscan and someone who grew up in this city and who loves this city so dearly, the reason why a day like today is so important to me, it's because we can take the power of Salesforce, the power of all of our customers, the power of all our community, and all of our trailblazers who are here, and give it back to the city in a meaningful way. This Dreamforce is dedicated back to San Francisco. And this morning, it started by giving $15 million in donation to our San Francisco and Oakland public schools. That was exciting to me because now we've given over $50 million to the San Francisco and Oakland public schools, and we're now more than halfway on our goal of giving back $100 million to our local public schools. The reason why that is so important, is because if you want to participate in all of this amazing energy and activities and this incredible economy that is emerging, you need a strong education. You have to have the background. You have to be able to know what it means to be able to work with this amazing technology. But you're only going to be able to do that if you have strong public schools. And that is why we're recommitting again back to our local public schools, and why I'm so excited that Vince and Kyle are here representing the San Francisco and Oakland public school districts. And I'm also very excited because for me, we're making further and further gains against our number one issue in our city, homelessness. We have a phenomenal new mayor who we're about to hear from, London Breed. We all know homelessness is our number one issue in our city, and we're giving millions more today into homelessness. We've already raised more than $37 million for homeless families. Now we're continuing the fight into homeless individuals, and we know that we need to raise hundreds of millions of dollars to directly address the homeless individuals' problem. It's our number one issue in our city. We're working on making San Francisco a stronger city with strong public schools, a strong city by working with our homelessness, a stronger city by cleaning up our city. And we're doing all this together. San Francisco is the number one employer in San Francisco. So Salesforce, combined with San Francisco, can do more together. And that's what we're here. And let's not forget, there is no strong San Francisco without a strong Oakland. The metaphor of the Bay Bridge, that we are connected, that we are all connected, and we are deeply connected to Oakland. We will never forget Oakland, which is why we're giving this money to the Oakland schools and why our programs extend to Oakland as well, and why I'm so excited that Mayor Schaaf is here, our phenomenal mayor of Oakland. So, you look behind me, you look at Vince, you look at Kyla, you look at incredible Mayor Breed, you look at Mayor Schaaf. Together we're focused on a stronger Bay Area. This is really why I'm excited about today. I'm excited that Dreamforce is happening, and I want to thank everybody for being here. I couldn't be more excited. And now I'm going to turn it over to Mayor Breed. Mayor. All right.
Thank you, Marc, and thank you to the Salesforce team. I'm London Breed, and I am honored to be mayor of such an incredible city, and I want to welcome all of you to the city and county of San Francisco. Now, let me just tell you, Marc and I both grew up in San Francisco, native San Franciscans. We know the experiences of this city over the years and how much has changed. We have a growing economy where we have a 2.4% unemployment rate, but yet we still see the challenges that exist on our streets. I went to public schools, but so many of my friends who I grew up with sadly ended up behind bars, sadly dropped out of high school, and sadly lost their life to gun violence. We are going to change what is normal in San Francisco because we are going to invest in our kids on the front end. We are going to make sure that the doors of opportunity in the technology field are available to them. That's what this contribution is about, leaving no child behind. Many of you know that making sure that our kids get a good education and the companies that are a part of San Francisco contribute to paid internship opportunities and invest in our kids. Marc Benioff has stepped up to the plate time and time again before I was even mayor to say that we're going to support our public schools. We're going to invest in our kids. We're going to make sure that the doors of opportunity are open to them. So I am really proud to be here today because we are going to change what is normal in San Francisco for the future. It starts with the contributions of Salesforce, and I challenge other companies here in San Francisco to continue to support our school districts both in San Francisco and in Oakland. Thank you also for supporting the challenges that kids face with homelessness. Larkin Street Youth and Hamilton have been at the forefront of helping to address this crisis. And we are going to end family homelessness by working together. The Marin Food Bank, our playgrounds and open space, all these investments contribute to a vibrant San Francisco. Today, it's a new day in San Francisco, a new investment, but more importantly, new opportunities of hope for the future. I just want to thank you all so much for being here, and I want to thank my partner across the bridge in Oakland, Mayor Libby Schaaf, who is coming to the mic now to talk about the amazing work that she's doing in Oakland. Mayor Schaaf.
What a good day. It is so exciting to be here on the first day of Dreamforce. And I love the trailblazing theme because we are here with a trailblazing CEO. Trailblazing to recognize that companies cannot sit on the moral sidelines any longer. That companies have a responsibility and a need to take positions. Trailblazing because Marc Benioff recognizes that this is an interdependent region, that San Francisco does not exist in a bubble. And I am so excited about my fellow native girl mayor. Can I just say that? I'm sorry. That regionalism is the new trailblazing order of the day. We have got to work together to solve the problems that we share. Homelessness is not a problem that is unique to Oakland. Housing affordability is not going to be solved in an isolated bubble in San Francisco. These are issues that require regional collaboration, and that includes our private sector leaders as well. Trailblazing. Now, I gotta say, I am so grateful that Oakland was invited into this fold 3 years ago. And this third year of investment in the Oakland Public Schools is truly paying off. I also stand before you as an Oakland native, an Oakland Public School graduate, and I'm even an Oakland Public School parent. And because of Salesforce, this year, 1,300 students took computer science courses in Oakland. And Marc, that is double from the year before, which was your first year of investing in computer science education in Oakland. And I'm excited to tell you that our kids are loving it. They are engaged. 76% of those students got an A or a B grade in their computer science class. It's clicking. And we even have a school in Deep East Oakland, Elmhurst, that set up our first coding cafe. That sounds tasty to me, a coding cafe. So it is with so much gratitude, but also a sense of trailblazing hope that I stand here in partnership with some of my favorite leaders that are committed to a regional approach and that are committed to keeping our promise. Investing in better educational outcomes for children is not corporate responsibility, it is corporate necessity. We have got to create the skilled workforce that is going to keep the Bay Area economy on the rocket ship launch path that it is on. And that is only going to happen when we make these long-term bets, when we invest in our public education systems, because that is our opportunity here to change the systems so that we can truly keep the great promise of this region. Thank you. Do I get to introduce you? I am literally up here with some of my favorite human beings on the planet. And the next one is no exception. I apologize to tell you what her last job was. She was the first chief of staff to me as mayor. Today, she is on a trailblazing mission to end family homelessness in the Bay Area. Please welcome the dynamic CEO of Hamilton Families, Tamika Moss.
Thank you, Mayor, for that incredible introduction. Good morning. It is an honor to be with you all today with Mayor Breed and Mayor Schaaf, whose leadership on this issue is critical to our success. Marc and Ebony, you all are tireless champions. This moment marks an important milestone in our work and a celebration of a critical partnership. The reality that we have today is that nearly 2,000 kids in San Francisco are without homes. They are at risk of an unstable future and a cycle of poverty for their lives. I came to Hamilton Families because I believe that family homelessness is solvable. And no child experiencing homelessness in our cities or in our region is acceptable. And this partnership with Salesforce.org, with Marc and Lynn, has shown up and made a commitment to not only solve family homelessness, but help to address homelessness across our entire region. I grew up with some housing insecurity as a child, and it was so powerful to me to have my family and community around us as we rallied through that difficult time. This problem is complex, and it necessitates our vigilance, our commitment to innovation and resources so that we can figure out the best strategies to combat this persistent challenge. Salesforce.org has been a partner to Hamilton Families for more than a decade. This is not new, y'all, okay? They have shown up and showed out for this issue. And this manifestation of that partnership is truly a commitment that we get to see not only from Marc and Lynn personally, but the staff at Salesforce who show up and volunteer at our shelter, who make move-in packets and school lunches for our students every single year. We couldn't do this partnership without other organizations across this entire region who tirelessly combat homelessness every single day. I stand here in their honor, shoulder to shoulder. Larkin Street, I know, is here. We could not do this together, apart. We can only do it together, and we have to actually do it across sectors. You heard from the speakers before me that it takes everyone doing their part to combat this issue, and we've got to do that. It actually isn't a choice anymore if we want a vibrant region and a future that we know is possible for our young people. I am honored to be here today, and it is my great pleasure to introduce my incredible colleague from Salesforce, Ebony Freelix.
Thank you so much, Tamika, and thank you all of the speakers for showing up today. This is really an important issue. And now I want to let you know how you can get involved this week at Dreamforce. So attendees, you can complete a Dream Quest to support Larkin Street and Hamilton families. So you can check out DF Gives, Pavilion, and visit the Faces of Homelessness exhibit that we have on the Dream Forest. Behind us, right behind us, is the Kids Coding Zone, where all this week, students from Oakland and San Francisco Unified School Districts will be there learning and completing coding quests and challenges, and Hamilton family students will be there as well. And for the first time ever this year, I'm so excited to announce that we are hosting over 400 young adults from local workforce development programs at something we're calling the Future Executive Summit. And as part of the Future Executive Summit, we are encouraging all attendees to participate and help teach and learn from and impart your skills and wisdom onto these young adults. So thank you everyone for joining us, and have a great and happy Dreamforce.